For football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
J.K. Dobbins, the ball
Charles,
carrier.
they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Here's Herbert now on second down. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And a Rams first down.
Let's go. 19, 18. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He'll buy some time right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Check 33. 33. Woo-hoo. 79 Bronco. Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Watch the curl. Watch the curls.
Throwing again. Herbert. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, LA.
Complete to
Evan Ingram. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. And you know, you and I praise tight ends in today's game a lot for being just like a bigger-bodied wide receiver. Boy, a play that long from that position, you just didn't used to see that as much.
No, you were really just counting on the tight end position to catch the football and get what they got on the catch. And now it's the run after the catch that makes them so dangerous. Hard to bring those big guys down when they get rolling.
Couldn't bring him down here. Got into the end zone.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
The ball carrier.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Those shoulders went from parallel to square, and then he brought force with him to finish that run. Oh, that's impressive.
And we saw a lot of that a week ago when he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award. On On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at
the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish...
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Past the 20. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of
a good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down, Rams.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Dobbins, the ball carrier.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
To Adam Thielen.
Adam Thielen, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Yard line.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Yellow, go. Black ultra.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Got an open man, it's Ruggs. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Complete to Henry Ruggs. It's a gain of 5.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 17. Let's go.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
Oh, yeah, that's how we do it.
Bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They were playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Tua. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it.
Go Mike 50, Mike 50.
All day, just like that. Hey, 50. 50's the mic, 50's the mic.
Here we go on 4th down with Tua. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
3 down. Mike 50, Mike 50. Hey, Green, come get some. Come on. Drill Green.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett. That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Mike 50, Mike 50. I'm coming. Yellow, zoom.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a carry for Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
17-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. To the right side, complete to Miller. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And his kick is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Forced out to his left. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked by Kenneth Murray. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash.
And Charles, this infraction's going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Stay with your man. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Watch the screen.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 11-yard line.
Mike, check. 59, 59. Too little, cut.
A shotgun snap for Herbert, eluding the pressure right. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
3rd and long. It's Herbert. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go. All day. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Hey, come on now. Let go. 54, right there. 60 Bobcat.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together. To a hit, and the ball is out. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA.
For the point after.
So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over first and 10.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. But it's going to be second down.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come. Mark 55.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
59's Mike. 59's Mike.
Now it's Herbert. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 27-yard line. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Play action. It's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go.
Watch the screen. Pass. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Buffalo 18. Check 33. 33.
From the gun, Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And the Cards will take over first and 10.
First and 10. At their own 26.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Mostert.
Check 50, check 50.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards to pick up, good enough for an Arizona first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. On 2nd down, Tua. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Intended for.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines.
And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 42. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown,
Dalton Schultz. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The kick is good.
And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Rams 38, Cardinals nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Now this throw caught left side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
That's good.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Open man is Trey Burton. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. This one into the hands of Burton. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up second and
that
3.
is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 21.
First and 10.
Really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey Burton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are able to make things a bit more respectable. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Ball carrier.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
22-yard line.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Hey, pick your game up.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And a Rams first down.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First down, Rams.
Hey, let's get in them holes. Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go. Here we go again.
They'll run here with Dobbins. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Herbert off of play action. This throw caught right around the 6.
Herbert's pass.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 10
They'll
yards.
wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The Rams on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 here for 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Pioneer.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Rams 45, Cardinals 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. Twisting away. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
check Mike. Hey, go Fury. Watch the flood. Hurry. Ready, go.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. He's got Burton here. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
Good for a Cardinal.
23 yards on the play. From the gun, it's Tua. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special.
And he's free going down the left
it don't
side.
matter.
It's
It don't
a
matter.
foot race. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Let him know. 55.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards, a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
First down.
Tua now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their
pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Jordan Brooks came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line.
It's 3rd down.
Blitz. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 25
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ready up. 4, Mike 5-4. Warriors 70. Double dog. That's the way.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Herbert on first down now. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Makes the score
point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they act.
And now here is another interception.
That's right, baby. It's all me.
Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Intercepted by the Rams. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
54. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Give me that ball, defense. Check 43.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Today's final
Charles,
score,
it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Los Angeles, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they'll fall